In a world of Christmas classics like The Polar Express and Trading Places, we thought why not review one of the most random Christmas films that we've seen this year, and that is a very Jonas Christmas movie. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Cinematic Trinity, the podcast where we delve into the worlds of TV shows, movies and video games. And like that intro said, we are talking about one of the weirder Christmas films out there.
Well, I don't think it's weird. I think it's just random. Like, we don't watch Christmas films, really. We've got our
go-tos, haven't we?
We watch The Polar Express, The Holiday, Trading Places.
Yeah.
And that's about it, to be fair. We don't really watch Home Alone, Elf, Arthur Christmas, all the other Christmas classics, that Muppets Christmas Carol. We just don't really tend to watch them. We only stick to those three. But we thought this year, let's give something else a go.
And that we did. We definitely did.
We're laughing because we can hear Delilah upstairs scratching the carpet.
I was laughing at both. Because honestly, this was just. I mean, everyone does have a Christmas film. That's a niche to hop onto, and very much. We saw the trailer for this on YouTube back in November time, and it was like, what on earth is this?
How has this happened?
I have no ties to the Jonas Brothers whatsoever, just because I didn't grow up with I was going to say about Disney Channel and stuff like that. Yeah, yes. So I didn't have Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, all that kind of stuff. It just went over my head. So I have no.
You were a CBBC kid, weren't you?
Yes, yeah, and I'm proud of it. Proud of my roots.
Yeah.
But yeah, just nothing. Apart from celebrity gossip, I guess.
Celebrity gossip.
Well, no, I know.
When do you ever engage in celebrity gossip?
Yeah, but I watched the film. All I could be I know Joe Jonas is the main one, and then Nick Jonas is the one who went out with Sophie Turner.
No.
Who's the one who went out with Sophie Turner?
Joe Jonas.
Then who's the one who's the head? Who's the one who's the head of the band then?
Joe Jonas.
No, he's not. What?
Yes, he is.
Then who? Tell me their names. Who are they? Who am I thinking
Joe
of?
Jonas, Nick Jonas, Kevin Jonas.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin is.
Is Kevin the boring one?
No, he's not boring. He's the most normal one.
Is he the one who doesn't sing and wants to sing?
Yes.
Right.
In the plot of this film, but it's also funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so Joe Jonas was the one that was going out with Sophie Turner, and funnily enough, he's the only one that has a love interest in this film.
Right.
Because Nick Jonas is married to Priyanka Chopra, and she's in this film as his wife. Same with Nick Jonas. Wife is in there as his wife. So all I was thinking was, it's hilarious that all that stuff happened between Joe and Sophie, because there's no mention of he's trying to get home to his kids, but he there's no
wife.
It's just really funny, it's really funny. So I enjoyed that, just the whole thinking about it. But I mean, I was never massively into the Jonas Brothers. They weren't my favourite, but I did watch. They were obviously, if you watch Disney Channel, then you see them in Disney Channel, Camp Rock, and they had their own show and stuff like that. And there were a few there's a few bops, a few classics that I partook in the Jonas Brothers era. So yeah, I'm a little bit more au fait with them than you, I think.
I mean, the basic plot of the film is that the Jonas Brothers, they're in London, they're on tour, they want to get home for Christmas, and they're not. They work together and stuff, but they're not maybe on the best terms in terms of being close as brothers. So, chance encounter that Joe has with Father Christmas in a pub. You don't know it's Father Christmas. It's just a white bearded man played by Mitch from Modern Family.
Yeah, Jesse Ferguson.
He says, I'm here with my brothers, don't really get along. It's looks like I can bring you together. So then basically Santa curses them, is what I'm going to say. Because he does a bit of magic, so it basically means they can't get home on time, so it's their race to get home in time for Christmas whilst also repairing their brotherly bond along the way.
Oh, great plot. Do I enjoyed this a lot. When I was watching this, I was smiling from ear to ear.
You definitely were.
Through the whole thing, and I don't know why, because it was just better than I expected. It was quite funny and quite they were clearly just taking the mick out of themselves. The whole the whole plot point of Kevin wanting to sing the lead, but he never gets to, and stuff like that, because he doesn't really sing lead vocals in Jonas Brothers. He's very much in the background as such. So that's really funny, and the whole thing is just I can't remember what they all have their own things, don't they?
Well, I mean, all right. Nick and Joe are the ones I'm going to get confused, but Nick, Nick's thing is that he wants to get home to his wife, and basically he doesn't want to do another year on tour with the band.
Yes, yeah.
And then Joe's is he finds his old love interest on the way, and basically he doesn't want to be seen as this womanizer, and can't be in a committed relationship because there was this girl who got away, and now he has a chance to go like explore that. And then Kevin is
the one who wants to be the lead.
So but it's kind of fixing their bond between each other whilst also helping each other achieve their goals in life, and realizing that family is everything at Christmas, and it's it is very Christmassy in that respect, where it's just like very familial, and it's all about coming together at this time of year and celebrating, to a backdrop of Jonas Brothers singing a bunch of songs.
Yeah, well, it's all new songs, all new like Christmas songs in this, and like an all new score and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's good. If you are into the Jonas Brothers, then it's good for that.
It's a glorified album advert.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. That's what we were thinking. All I could think was, what is the like production reason for this? Like, how is this like making money for them? What's the like payoff? What's their return on investment for this film? Because they clearly have all these Christmas songs which people can listen to again and again and again. Are they hoping that it's going to be one of those things that everybody brings out? Is it to advertise their tour? Is it to have a like what is the long term like plan with this? But also they're in it, their family members are in it. It's all just people that they like know. So it's kind of, it almost reminds me of like Adam Sandler. He just gets the same people in it, and they're all just making money between the 10 of them, or something like that. Like that's all I could think of. So I'd love to hear like some conversations as to how this came about and the reasons for doing it and stuff like that. I think that's really interesting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, even though I know for me it does scream like cash grab, like they are doing this to promote themselves, promote their music. They're not like that. They don't put in half the effort. Like, I think you can tell their like upbringing on like Disney Channel and stuff, and like having acted before, like they're not phoning in their performances. They're still pretty good, and there is, even though I wasn't laughing as much as Tulip was, I could still see the
dissing me
appeal. No. It's again, I just don't have any. Like, I feel like some of the jokes are very aimed at Jonas Brothers fans, like commenting on the brothers and like how they see each other and what the
dynamics between the three of them.
Which like I don't know, like, but there were bits that did make me laugh. I liked the bit where Nick finds like an old rival, like they're in a Home Alone musical, and like they perform the song from the musical,
from
and
the
like,
fake musical Home Alone, and there's just like a fake song, which is it's
ridiculous,
stupid.
but
it's so stupid.
I can't remember his name, but the actor who was in No Hard Feelings, the main guy in that, Jennifer Lawrence, he's in it. But like I feel like they do a good effort. Again, the messaging is all there. It's a very feel-good film. It's nowhere near in the upper echelons of like Polar Express. The Christmas films.
A lot of people don't think
watch.
the Polar Express is very good.
I know, but like from a personal perspective, which we've already done a review for, I'm going to put the tag as I'm speaking right now.
Which I think everybody should actually, if you want to stay in the Christmas spirit, then go and watch that one, because that is longer, and we do go into a lot of detail about Polar
the
Express
hidden lore and
we
just
love
the
it so much.
workings of the Polar Express. But no, we re-listened to that review and just like not to pat ourselves on the back, but. We thought, oh, what a good film, what a good time actually recording that review was.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think components of this film, it's a serviceable movie. It's not too long, it's not like offensively long.
This is the thing, it's really short. If you like the Jonas Brothers, it's got the Jonas Brothers in it. If you don't like them, you can still kind of get on board with it because they're not offensive or horrible or whatever. Like, it's perfectly serviceable. The plot is actually fairly like, it's simple. They're trying to get home. Antics ensue. Their plane crashes and stuff like that, whatever. So it all like works, it all like flows naturally and nicely, and there's a little bit of singing in between. So it's not awful. And I was looking, actually, it's got like a 82% critic score and a 72% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
So I was like, actually, that's significant. A lot of people are just saying it's like, it's so rubbish, it's good. But the funniest part of it is just them taking the mick out of themselves, and they don't take themselves too seriously, which I love.
Joe has the whole thing, doesn't he, with his candle like range, and like that kind of becomes a plot device later in the film, like kind of him being a corporate sellout and like doing all these products.
What's it called?
I can't remember actually.
No, because he has a candle range, and then Nick also had a candle range, like Nick's Wicks or something like that, and that did better than Joe's. Oh, what's it called?
I can't remember off the top of my head now.
I can't remember, but that's really
it's
funny.
a good gag, and like I say, it comes back around towards the end of the film as well.
Yeah, everything keeps coming back. It's just, honestly, it's just really good. There's like some really good humour in it. Like I was laughing at it.
Would it make the yearly rewatch for you? It won't for me.
No, I don't think it will for me. I think it was a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think if you are a major Jonas Brothers fan, this is great for you.
Are you glad that you experienced it?
Yeah, I think I am glad I experienced it because it was funny. Like, so I had a good time and it was just short. You know, it was like easy just sticking it on and watching it, you know, like it was just perfect. Yeah. You know.
The perfect little Christmas film. Although Polar Express is also like an hour and a half. So.
Well, obviously nothing beats the Polar Express for me. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've only watched it once so far this year. And it's the 21st, better get on it.
We missed the pyjama party at our local cinema where you just made... I think they had like a whole thing where you can go in pyjamas and they like do hot chocolate and stuff. And well, I mean, you've had your experience as well. Tulip did a concert and they performed a couple of Polar Express songs in it, including Hot Chocolate.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. It was good.
That's a tough one. That's a really difficult song.
I like the
yeah. Like more than you would expect.
It's also like the audience participation in it, which
you hate audience participation. I would have loved to have just said to the person, the
conductor,
musical director of the orchestra, to say, just get Michael in and just do whatever your impression. Let's not start talking about the Polar Express because we've already
go down that rabbit hole again. Yeah,
all
Christmas
Brothers.
Roads lead back to
Polar
Express.
Express. Literally anything that we talk about is always about the Polar Express.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
I even got given the Polar Express music piano book for Christmas as an early Christmas present because we did a friend's Christmas.
Yeah.
And we exchanged gifts then, and I've learned a couple of songs from him. Very proud of myself.
Well, considering again, this will be the last thing I say on the Polar Express, but especially because your music book is just Christmas songs. Like, I feel like I was thinking, why would they do a music book about Polar Express? Because there's only like 2, maybe like 3 original songs in it. It's because the rest of them are just Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, it's all just your standard Christmas songs.
So actually, it's great. I'm going to be able to whip that out every year.
So it's kind of a built-in Polar Express book for the songs from the film, but then also Christmas. Because when you played Santa Claus is coming to town, that was pretty good.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Give my wife some credit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
For her musical prowess. But what I guess the almighty question here is, for the most random Christmas film we've watched this year, what are you going to score it out of 10?
I don't know. I think like a 7.
Okay.
A solid 7 for what it is. If I was like rating it in comparison to like proper films, then it probably is like a 5. But for the kind of film that it is, 7, because I had fun time with it, and that's all that matters. I don't subscribe to the we've got to think right, like I'm not like a cinephile. I'm not like a major like movie person where it like everything has to be like perfect. I just rate it for what it is and how much enjoyment I got out of it. So I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna go for a 5. Just for me.
See, I think that's serviceable.
Yeah,
for this film, I think that's serviceable.
Literally sums up it's a serviceable Christmas film. Nowhere near one of the greats of Christmas movies that have come out, but if you're looking for something to chuck on in the background, maybe on Disney Plus, chuck it on.
And as I say, if you are a Jonas Brothers fan, or if you know anything about the Jonas Brothers, or you kind of liked them when you were younger, but you don't really listen to their music so much anymore, or whatever, then you'll laugh at it. Because there's
some stuff to enjoy.
There's some good jokes and stuff.
I'll give it that.
As I say, it's all self-depreciating, which is my favourite kind of humour anyway. They're not taking themselves too seriously, and you just got to give them props for that. That's clearly just the kind of people that they are. So.
But we'll be getting the Jonas Brothers on the show after comments like that. They'll be our next guest promoting their new album and their new tour. But that sums up this Christmas episode of the Cinematic Trinity.
Yeah. It gave us a chance to wear a Christmas dress.
Exactly, I've got my Homer Simpson one. In Tulip's concert, I got called up for audience participation because he was like, let's see who's got Christmas jumpers on in here. And then me and Kieran had to get up and... had to go to the front, didn't
embarrassing. But luckily you didn't... Well, not luckily. Unfortunately, you didn't win because there was somebody dressed as a reindeer.
Yeah, obviously we didn't win because someone was dressed in a full reindeer get-up and then someone was dressed as Mrs. Claus. Like a guy was dressed as Mrs. Claus who just had a skirt on. And like it was just like, what we did. Not that I even came, expecting this to happen, but I was just like,
you really wanted to win the best Christmas outfit.
Want to get a tub of
Christmas
heroes?
jumper.
I mean, to be fair, for a tub of heroes,
I could have gone for I could have gone. There was a Quality Streets in the raffle, and when they called it out and we didn't win, I was
yeah.
I have to get some more Quality Streets because I sat and ate, got a box of Quality Streets, ate every single one of the ones that I like. I don't think anybody else got a word in, did they? When I was eating those Quality Streets, they were absolutely delicious. Those toffee pennies, that's my favourite selection box. Quality Street by far, just for the toffee penny, the fudge, and the little stick. Toffee stick thing.
Mine's always going to be heroes, but that's a debate for another video, I think.
Yeah, but that's because you like a dairy milk, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't really like a dairy milk.
Yeah.
It'd be great if they did like a Galaxy one. Or is that Celebrations? But that's only Galaxy and Galaxy Caramel. I would happily... my favourite kind of chocolate is a Galaxy Caramel.
Yep.
But nobody does like the toffee better than the Quality Street.
Interesting thoughts there. Interesting thoughts. What a random mixture of topics. And
it's Christmas though, babe.
It is Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
When else am I going to buy Celebrations
and
or
watch a Jonas
Quality
Brothers
Streets
Christmas film?
and watch a Jonas Brothers film?
Yeah.
I'm also really looking forward to my fruitcake and my Yule log that I've got as well.
Well, that's going to be our Christmas day then. Well, I think to cap off this episode, I want to say...
You're just thinking, right, yeah, shut up now.
Let's get to our own Christmas. But guys, I just want to say many thanks for listening to this Christmas episode of the Cinematic Trinity. Hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But we will see you, no doubt, between Christmas and New Year with some episode
There's a lot
or
to
another.
review. We've got War Between the Land of the Sea, Stranger Things, and then of course a 2025 wrap up of our worst of best films, ETC of the year.
All exciting things to come in terms of the podcast. But in that meantime, though, guys, again, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.